What's going on? What's going on, family? This your boy Hard and Subtle, aka Man of Thunder, aka everybody's daddy. I love them right there. Yeah, yo, you ain't my daddy, niggas. Somebody need to be. Somebody need to be. Evidently, boy, you didn't get the blueprint that you needed. Nevertheless, out here today, man, watching my baby up, man. It's a Friday, as y'all already know. And we just cleaning up this car a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look at her looking all beautiful. Yeah. She blacked out. We cleaning up my baby on a Friday. But I figured I'd open this camera up real quick for a hot little second and talk to y'all a little bit. People been like, man, what's going on, man? You got this message, man. You keep talking about these men. You keep talking about these women. You keep talking about these babies, man. What's up, man? Why you on these men so hard, man? Why you on them so hard? Let me tell you, anything that ever comes from Harlan, anything that ever comes out of my heart, anything that comes from me, baby, you better believe it's going to come from a place of love. It's going to come from a place of love every single time. And so, the reason for my reasoning, the reason for my madness, the reason for the message is, I guess I've been sitting back and observing for a long time, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a time where the same thing been going on forever as far as these children, because I'm watching these kids out here played out in these streets. I'm watching them at the school, because I'm active with my babies. I'm at the school, I'm meeting other kids. I keep a gang of kids in my car all the time. And since I've been a daddy, this is when the game changed for me. This is the reasoning to my reasoning, was when I became a daddy, and I was married with my baby. Both my babies were born in wedlock. Ain't no illegitimacy there. They are covenant kids. Woo. Covenant kids, yeah. That's something else. Daddy, that you ain't there, that's something else you don't know nothing about. Covenant, what about covenant? The covenant is between you and God. Come on now, you want to have your kids in that covenant, man. That covenant, even if you ain't married in that covenant, a baby being born out of wedlock or born intimate in marriage, that covenant, at least you do is have some type of relationship with God and have that type of covenant with Him. Yeah, man, yeah. Again, the reasoning to my madness, the reason to my reasoning is, once I became a father, man, I started noticing that all my kids' friends didn't have no daddies. It was no daddies around in none of the neighborhoods that we lived at. My babies at the time, I had my two oldest sons, Christopher and Christian, was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then Shaitan was born, Shaitan King. And on them two sets of kids, my oldest two didn't have none of their friends had daddies around. And then the two set that we had together, Yeshai and King, they didn't have no friends around. And I'm sorry, not friends, dads. They didn't have no dads around. And so I was always looking around and watching my babies out, and I'm looking at all these other kids around, and ain't none of them got no daddies, man. Ain't no daddies around. And so that was bothering me, like, man, this is crazy. So then you started paying attention and watching, and you start seeing things. You start noticing the difference in the behavior between the children that had a daddy there and the ones that didn't, which wasn't a whole lot of them that wasn't there, man. That thing was bothering me. And so I'm sitting back, man, and fast forward, I end up with the kids primarily by myself. Their mother does co-parent with me, and we do a hell of a job. But I carried the bulk of the weight of this thing. And once I started doing it by myself primarily, especially the first 2 years, it changed the game for me. It changed the game for me. Because I'm looking like, damn, I'm doing all this work by myself? And you mean it's a whole nother human being? You mean what I'm saying? I'm doing all the work by myself. Y'all, you got these women out here doing this work all by themselves? And you got a whole human being that's able and capable, that in some cases right down the street ain't doing a damn thing? No, that shit ain't right. And I just started seeing that, man. I'm like, man, these mamas is doing so much stuff. They doing all this way. That's why their asses is mad. They ain't gonna say it. They gonna act like they good. They gonna act like they gonna make this shit happen without the man. They're gonna act like they hottie. They're gonna act like they got it. They got that bag. They're gonna be the bad bitch that they think that they are. They're gonna do all that. They're gonna put on this facade. They're gonna put on these masks. But underneath all that, baby, a lot of them hurting, a lot of them mad, a lot of them bitter, and a lot of them is upset, man, because your ass deserted them, and they put so much effort, so much energy, so much love, so much attention, so much what they thought was gonna be into your ain't shit, sorry ass. So they really mad. That's why they hotty as hell out here. A lot of them, they hide it. They hide it for a reason. Because truth be told, they've been doing post segregation, integration. The game changed, y'all. Yeah, since integration, a lot of you men ain't been handling your business. A lot of men have, but a lot of men dropped the ball with their babies and with their kids post segregation. Yeah. When we integrated into the white man's world. Yeah, baby, y'all don't want to talk about that. When we started chasing that white man dream, when y'all started chasing the kingdoms of this world. When y'all niggas started chasing the kingdoms of this world, that's when y'all took y'all eyes off y'all babies. Because y'all was chasing the kingdoms of this world. What are the kingdoms of this world? The fame, the money, the houses, the cars, the women, notoriety, you know. You want somebody to know who you is. You want somebody to know your name. You want to know what you about. You know what I'm saying? The kingdoms of this world. The same thing that the devil told Yeshua. I give you the kingdoms of this world if you bow down. Men. Y'all been bowing down for a long time now to the devil. That's why Yah said in his word. That's why he said that if anyone who does not provide for his own, especially those in his household, denies the faith and is worse off than an unbeliever. And if you know anything about God, anything that's worse off than an unbeliever is the devil. You are the enemy of God, man. That's why you're the enemy of God, bro. That's why you're wandering around the world right now. That's why you're wandering around your neighborhoods. You lost. You ain't even got a place to even sit good. You ain't got a house. You staying with her. You staying with another her. You staying with another her. And you're going from her house to her house to her house. And you got a whole trail of kids behind you from the first house from a long time ago. Yeah, you wandering around. You wandering around, you lost. You lost, homie. You lost. Let me tell you why you lost. You lost because you need to go back there and think about them babies. Because guess what? They lost too. Because they ain't got they got half of them there. And the other half, they don't know who you are. And if they do know who you are, they don't know where you at. So yeah. That's the method, that's the reasoning, to my reasoning about why I speak what I speak. And I'm coming from, I'm looking at things not from you, mommy, your selfish mindset. I'm not looking at things from you, daddy, from your, oh my goodness, horrifically selfish mindset and selfish self that you are. I'm not looking at it from your perspective either. I'm not even looking at it from my perspective, because once upon a time, my perspective was just like y'all's, except I'm gonna take care of my baby. That wasn't gonna never be no issue. But I looked at it like, okay, well, we just a nigga get some child support and go on and live his life and carry on. And I just didn't know no better. And I thought, well, that's the way that things was going. That's the way that people were doing it. And okay, that's the way we're gonna handle it. Me and her not together. If she get pregnant, child support, and I can still carry on with my life. Not fair at all to these women. Not fair, men. Not fair at all. Not fair to these women to have to carry the weight of raising a human being all by themselves, dude. A human being is somebody who can go on one day to make decisions in life. Someone that can go on to become something good or something bad, right? Daddy, and she's doing this all by herself by trying to earn a living, trying to do some things for herself, still trying to live in her youth in the moment, still trying to take advantage of the moment because she's only young one time, but she still got to raise these babies, dude. And you over here, y'all, a lot of you niggas won't even babysit. A lot of you niggas won't even babysit. Let alone provide and protect. You won't even babysit, man. She doing all this shit and you won't even babysit because you got somewhere to go. Where you going, nigga? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't got nowhere to be. You finna go right over there to either some other bitch house, or you finna go over there with your partners there, smoke some dope, play some video games. Cause y'all ain't getting no money. All y'all, that's crazy. Y'all men always talking about something, you gotta go get it. I gotta go get it, but you don't be going nowhere but down the street to your homie house. And she at the house with them babies all by herself. Yeah, I be trying to figure that shit out for a minute. Like, every time it's time for a nigga to take care of his baby, he always got some shit to do. And then when you look and find out what the nigga doing, he just around the corner at his homeboy house, playing video games, smoking dope. Come on, man. These babies need y'all niggas out here, man. They need y'all. These babies out here dying because of y'all niggas ain't raising them. Y'all ain't teaching them. Y'all not training them. Y'all not showing them the way. The way. Daddy, where you at, daddy? Where you at, man? Your babies need you, man. They need you. Then y'all leaving these babies in the house with these women. Some of these women not fit to be no goddamn mama. Some of these women beating the hell out of these kids at their house. And y'all around here living your best lives, not giving a fuck. Not even giving a damn. You got little kings and princesses and queens in your house, man, that you raised. God gave you a gift, homie. The Bible says that a child is a gift. A gift. He gave you a gift and you left it. You left your gift, man. Your gift that look like you. That got the same DNA in you, in him that you got in you, man. You left your baby all by itself. You left that gift by itself, man. What way you think he gonna go? What way you think he gonna go, man? No blueprint, no compass. What way he gonna go? What way she gonna go? She gonna go pick a sorry ass nigga like you, and then he gonna go hang out with a bunch of sorry ass niggas like you. Bruh, y'all gotta come up, man. Y'all gotta come up. These babies is dying out here because of y'all. Y'all not in position to provide, y'all not in position to protect, and y'all not in a position to guide. This shit ain't about you. This life gonna come and it gonna go. And after you dead and gone, them babies still gonna be here, suffering, striving, still trying to figure this shit out, because they got half of them that's there, and the other half ain't. And they trying to figure this mystery out. Come on, men. Come on, men. Come on. Where you at? Where you at, man? That's the reasoning to my madness. That's the reasoning to my message. Because once my roles flipped and I began to do this shit by myself, I understood that that shit ain't fair for one parent. They have to do this shit all by themselves, especially if another parent is capable and able. Yeah. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. And then you see the result of it from the babies. It's played out in the streets. It's played out in the streets. Y'all trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all pointing the fingers at the teachers. Y'all pointing the fingers at the police. Y'all pointing the fingers at other kids, at the kids themselves. And it ain't their fault. Half these kids looking for a damn hug and a kiss. They're looking for some attention. Cause they ain't get it from you, mommy. Cause you out here you still dealing with niggas. You can't get niggas out your system. Enough time to spend time with your baby, cause that sorry ass nigga that you had the babies with ain't there to do nothing at all. Come on, we're gonna tell the truth, shame the devil up in here. Yeah. So that's the reason to my madness. It's the babies, it's the babies, it's the babies. It ain't about you adults. Y'all niggas gonna be who you gonna be. But think about it. Think about your babies. They gonna turn into you. They gonna turn into you in due time. They gonna turn into you. So what are you putting into them? What are you depositing into them? What are you imparting into them? Dad, if you ain't there, you ain't imparting nothing into them. Some of y'all baby mamas run around here with niggas that ain't shit. They fucking y'all kids, they beating y'all kids' ass, they abusing y'all kids, and they killing y'all kids. And you ain't nowhere to be found because you don't give a damn. Nigga, even if you ain't in that house, you need to be knocking on that door. You need to figure out some way to be around your baby. Know what's going on with him or her. So they don't be a casualty, man. Out here. Yeah. That's the reasoning to the reasoning. That's my reasoning to the reasoning of this message that I've been putting out. And then I know, at the end of the day, because I know y'all. I know what y'all say. I know what y'all say. And y'all not happy about the way these babies turning out. You're not happy about all this blood in these streets. You're not happy about this sex trafficking. You're not happy about these babies being found in these abandoned buildings, 13, 14, you're not happy about these babies 13, 14, 15 running around with AR-15s. You're not happy that ain't nobody going in the room, checking underneath their beds, checking their closet, checking their drawers, checking the attic, checking everything. And he's not happy with the neglect of his babies, his little ones. He's not happy with it at all. He's not happy. Judgment is upon us. Man, judgment is upon you. Judgment is upon you, man. You wonder why you're wandering around this world, lost. Think about them babies you left behind, homie. Think about them babies, man. You flimsy man. Think about them babies, man. Think about them babies. Turn from your ways, dude. Go make that thing right, man. Go make that thing right. It ain't fair to you. It ain't fair to her. And it damn sure ain't fair to them babies. That they got to figure out this life, man. This crazy ass life. This life, man, the life that you having problems with, they got to try to figure it out by themselves. They got to protect themselves. They got to try to feed themselves. They got to guide themselves. And what do you think they're going to run into, homie? They're going to run into the devil every single time. Every single time.